Good morning, brothers. Welcome to our Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today's shave is with D.R. Harris, Arlington. And the razor of the day, let me see where I can show it to you, where it shows it. This is the aluminum everyday razor, if you can see that, everyday. So the handle's a little bit, it's not, symmetrical all the way around. It has some different size to it, but kind of a quirky, kind of a neat razor. And we'll get into that in just a minute. But of course we have, let's see, how many days growth is this? I stopped shaving this, not this past Thursday, but the previous Thursday. And it's Saturday now. So what's that, like 9 days, something like that? Thursday is 8, 9, 10, so 10 days, I guess, 10 days of growth. So first thing I'm going to do is use my Panasonic trimmer here and trim basically everything I don't want left on, off. So I'm going to do that off camera. Simple, basic, just go with it. I took the guard off, so it's just a basic exposed there now. I'm going to do that, and I'll be back in a few. Okay, guys, that was just a minute to trim all this down the sides. I'm leaving the chin stuff here and the mustache for now. So but I just trimmed that off. So now let me pause and wash up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Yeah, just wipe the face, wash the face up here lightly here. Some nice, just water here. I didn't use soap today because I'm curious to try this, see how this does. I'm going to do this a little differently today, so just show you something different. So I'm saving the Phoenix for now. So I'm going to put it on and leave it on. So this is what you can do with some soaps or whatever. So I'm doing that today. I'm going to try it today. So I just want to show it to you. I think I've done it once before. So yeah, we're going to do that. And first it might help if I put a little more light on. It's a rainy day today. Does that help? A little bit better light? There we go. Okay, so yeah, so I grew 10 days out. Just trimmed it off with a trimmer, electric trimmer here. That gets it down. It's still like scruff. It's still like a couple of days growth type of thing, length, except for right here, which is the full 10 days. And we're going to leave that because I'll trim this down even more. But for now, just to get the basic shape going, I'm leaving it just like that to leave it alone. When it gets longer, it's actually easier to work with. When it's really light, it's too easy to get, slip of the razor and like take it away. So I like to leave alone for at least a couple of weeks. So that's what we're doing. So let's go into the equipment here a little bit. In fact, I got to put a blade in it. So this is the everyday, and it overhangs on the top. See that? So you don't have any blade exposure there because it's got the little indent on the bottom, but it's got like an overhang on the top. So, which is you need because this is magnets and they're strong. There we go. I couldn't just lightly do this or one hand. Like it takes two hands to do it. It's a strong magnet. Magnets here. You see the two magnets there. You see the two magnets there. What don't you see? You don't see posts. You see the four corner tabs. So that's what we deal with. So let me get my Astra blade that I was using actually in a different razor. I was going to use a different razor today and decided not to. So we're going to do that. We're just going to line that up with the post. Of course, the magnet wants to grab it, so I make sure that's in. So you see the four posts are holding that Astra Superior Platinum blade. Double checking myself with the light. Yep, that looks good. I like it. Okay. Top cap goes on, and it's strong magnet. It goes on quick. There it goes, and it just sits in there. So those four corner, they have the holes, and it just snugs down there and are good. You would think magnets the only thing holding it on? You're going to trust your face to that blade? Actually, yes, and it works very well. So yes. So we're going to do that. I've got my pottery bowl, Polish pottery bowl, soaking with water in. I'm going to dump that out. There we go. I just wanted it to warm up because the D.R. Harris is a cream, and in the sample it's very light, but the scent profile is citrus and fern. So a little greenness there to kind of kick back some of the sweetness of the citrus. I like it. It's like a freshness. The fern is like freshness with that citrus. Very nice, very light. The sample is very light. The samples a lot of times are. I'm going to take my trusty clean spoon. And I'm going to, let's see, it's kind of leaning to one side because there's a cream and shipping and leaning to one side. So no, I haven't taken anything out yet. It's first use, but it looks like I did. Let me see. So I'm just going to take out my usual amount here. Let's see, just make sure. Yeah, there you go. That looks like a good amount. So there's what's left. And of course, let me put that in the bowl. This gets sealed up for my next giveaway. So this is like the first one for my next giveaway. My other giveaway closes at noon today. I'm not sure what time it is right now. I know it's before noon, so if you get in now on my previous video, you'll see the giveaway video if you go to Brown Bag Gentleman. You can still have time to enter for that because it closes at noon. That's for the giveaway I've already announced. So that will be the first one for the next one. So with that, let's see, I'm just going to take this with my finger. It's such a soft cream. I just pulled it off that. And I'm going to put that aside so I can wash that up right afterwards. And I'm going to take my brush. I'm going to take the brush to wipe it off my finger here too as well. I don't want to waste any. 1, 2. There we go. Get that off of there. And I'm using my Kensurf 2023 summer brush that I won a couple years back, I guess, now. And we're gonna start on this. Yeah, let's just go ahead and start. I probably want to add a little water to it, but we'll just start. Dabbing it in, getting it all into the brush head. Okay, that's the first 50. We're gonna wait on adding the water. We're gonna wait on that. 50 more. Okay, that's after 100 swirls. Starting going the other way, 50 more. Kind of liking the consistency. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to add any more water. We're going to keep going. So it's 150 in, 50 more. Okay, guys, it's frothing up well. So 200 in, and we 50 more because that's what I do. We are done. Nice and peaky. It is admittedly on the website, it's on the Maggard's website, it's just, where we did the blurb, which of course comes from D.R. Harris. It is a glycerin heavy soap. That's its claim to fame. It's got a lot of glycerin in it for the slickness, what have you. Some people couldn't stand this soap. It doesn't have a lot of fruit. There's no tellers, nothing special, fancy really in this. It's a basic tried and true soap. Good little workhorse soap, cream. But what I like about it doesn't leave like extra oils and stuff in your face like some of the others can. So that's what they liked about it. So it's like, okay, cool. So I'm just going to wet my face here a little bit. Here we go, splash water. Because we're taking my Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Preshave Soap Cube. There we go. I just kind of did 5 circles on each cheek and on each side of the neck here. Working this in. Normally this is what I do off camera. I wash my face with this. But this could be left on too as a little extra something for your soap. So we're doing that today. Just because I can. All right. I'm not really afraid of this razor. It's on a more milder side, so it's not like I'm really putting extra in there because I gotta protect myself. No, it's not that. It's not that aggressive. The razor I was using was way more aggressive than this. I was using the Mula R41 and was going ahead plans of shaving this off, but I didn't want to do that. And that's not a knock against the razor. In fact, the problem is that razor is so efficient that I was afraid I would screw up the shape of my chin whiskers and didn't want to mess that up. So that's why I didn't use it, because it is so good at knocking it down. It would have done it like a champ. It was not going to be a problem. But yeah, I just didn't want to misshape anything. So that's why I did that. So I went to a milder razor that if I accidentally hit the beard area a little bit, it's not going to do too much damage. So yeah. So starting with the grain on pass 1. Here we go. I just trimmed. I just got a haircut, so it went. I'm just in the beard. I just take that off, so I'm just going way up. I wear glasses for reading at work all day, so that's why I don't grow like sideburns and stuff. I don't like the glasses slipping in and all that, so I do that. Whoops! I'm starting to shave with this stuff. I haven't even put on the. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, why don't we use some of this first? Sorry. Getting ahead of myself, but apparently you can do that. So it's a thing. Apparently you can do that. I bet there's shave videos out there with using just the Phoenix Preshave. I bet there is. There we go, that's better. See a nice thick creamy on there. Let's go back over that area we just did. And mostly we're just taking out soap with this first pass. Flip it over, use the other side. I will tell you it's doing a better job. Put some soap on it too. It seems like it's getting everything better. Of course, I'm going with the green on first pass. So for me, with green means down on the face and up on the neck. Now, do I think that Phoenix really adds something to this? On pass one, you can't really tell. It's really like, for me, there'll be still a little residual there probably for pass two. But pass one was extremely well, extremely smooth, extremely nice. So I bet it had a little something too. There's no irritation. So I was like, yeah. Where I really noticed it when I was using like Pinard soap, which I think is the worst soap that I've ever used as far as comfort and slickness and all that. Personal opinion. That's just my pure personal opinion. Somebody will probably argue with me on that. But that is like the worst soap that I've ever used. And this definitely made a difference, I can tell you, with that soap. It did. Okay, pass two now, across the grain. And it's aluminum, so there's probably, I'm putting a little pressure on, not a lot. But I like to be able to feel a little something. Like I do when I have a heavier razor and it's the weight of the razor only. I just want to feel that presence of the razor on my face. So I'm not pressing it down like you would like a multi-blade. I'm not doing that by any means. Hope you can tell that. Yeah, that looks good. Just want to be able to see those whiskers down there, so I don't accidentally get too many of them. Someone want to stay? There we go. This would be for pass three. But the soap itself, creamy, thick, goes on to gray, goes on thick too. And if I didn't do the pre-shave soap cube from Phoenix, I probably would have just put this on and left it for a few minutes type of thing, just to help it sink in. I mean, I would have fully washed my face anyway, but I wanted to try it this way instead, just to try it. So I didn't really like pre-wash per se. I pre-moistened and pre-warmed it up with the washcloth, but I didn't pre-wash it. So I did prepare it a little bit. Pass three is against the grain. Very light. This razor is so light. There we go. Now normally I would use like a more aggressive blade in here too. I'm using the Astra, which for me it's more of a medium blade. I usually like a medium aggressive, like the Gillette Platinum or Silver Blue. Of course, Silver Blue being my favorite blade. Normally would use something like that in there, or maybe like those Kais I've been trying out lately. Maybe put one of those in this. So this is a little bit milder, gentler shave today. So, which is not a bad deal because I haven't shaved in 10 days. So just kind of get the face acclimated again. And because I am going to shave tomorrow for church, so yeah, so 2 days in a row with something more aggressive might not have been the best choice of just pulling this off of here for the first time in 10 days. So keep it mild. There we go. I think this was a little bit full, so let's reach that out of it. You see, I got it full, but of course it rinses real easy too, so not prone to clogging. Get this down low here on the line. This side's okay. This side's okay. Yeah, I don't really need to do a buffing pass. I kind of chased a little bit, so I don't need to do a buffing pass. So let me pause and wash up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Running in the cold water here, so I get a couple of splashes of cold water. Just washed off with a warm washcloth to get the residual foam off. Okay, a couple of splashes of cold water. And my alum, gonna get that wet. There we go. Oh, little spot there. Let's get that. Oh, it's a little sting right there. Okay. Got a couple of stings. Mild razor, but still got a couple of stings. Milder razor, milder blade. But they can still bite you a little bit. And obviously I didn't really notice it. So it wasn't anything that like hurt or bit or anything like that. So there we go. Give this a minute. Alrighty. Cold water, rinse it back off again. There we go. Now let's get that towel. There. There we go. Now, if you're new, you're wondering, well, darn, is that like a styptic pencil? Not really. No, this is alum. It's a mineral salt. So it's milder. Like if you get like a humdo, you really cut yourself bad, then yeah, then you want the styptic pencil to help squash that. This isn't quite up to that level, but minor little nicks and what have you too. Yeah, it's great for that. And the stinging tells you how you did and how much stinging you get. It's a great learning tool. Plus, you know, the health benefits of it. Like I don't have to put on an aftershave right now because I use the alum. I get the health benefits of that for healing anything. I don't necessarily have to, of course, but I want to. I'm going out in public today. So we're going to pair that with a little, with this Dulce, the Aqua Dulce. This is Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements homage to Florida water. But it's like Florida water on steroids, so they do a really nice job. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's the first time I'm using this for this year. It's a rainy day here in mid-May. And it's like only getting in the 70s here in North Carolina. So not really hot yet. To me, this is like my go-to summer scent, but I felt like wearing it today. There we go. Let's see here. I'll put that back where it was. There we go. But for right now, there we go. So nice. Smelling good. Have a nice shave. So we're going up to start looking at cars to replace my wife's car. She's got a CX-5, and we're going to get another CX-5. She likes it so much. So the Mazda CX-5, that's... I guess we call this a Mazda family. This will be buying our 6th Mazda, and we've kind of had them in the varieties of the different Mazdas. So yeah, but she likes the CX-5 and so much. We're literally just going to buy not even a 650. Don't need a bigger, just the two of us and the dog. So that's what we're looking at. So we're looking forward to that. I've got some numbers off of one dealership. The other dealership that we're actually at the appointment with didn't give me the numbers yet, so we'll see that. But I'm going to check a couple of dealerships. The other dealership gave me some nice tractor numbers. The salesman's been very, very good, we'll say, versus the one I'm going now. Not as much. And this is the dealership I've done a lot of business with. So I won't name names, but I'm just saying this dealership could have stepped it up. They didn't give me the numbers I asked for when I sent the form. So not really impressed yet. So this guy seemed distracted. I think he's a little too much FaceTime in the phone. Just not really impressed yet. So he's got some time to impress me today. We'll see. If not, we'll go to the other dealership. Not a big deal. But I want to mostly get the numbers and, of course, and then check trade-in values on the two dealerships, and then we'll go from there. Alrighty, so that feels good. So, yes, a nice close shave. Liking that. I'm ready to go out and do my activities of the day. And I hope you are as well. And if you learned something today, please like and subscribe. And with that, go with God.